Welcome back to Witch of Salem. Alright, let's continue. Yes, the first thing we do on a round in a two-player game is we have to pull one creature card. Ooh, and let's hope we don't have a duplicate. So far we've been lucky. I should never have said that. Alright, so far we haven't had a duplicate. Oh, we get a deep one. Oh, we got rid of the deep one. And the deep one is going to be placed clockwise from the current Witch of Salem's location. He's at 5. So the deep one going to end up going to the church, and darn it, that's kind of where I wanted Tom to go. But I guess yeah, because I wanted him to grab that elixir. You know what? Oh no, he can't go anywhere. He's having issues. He only has 2 cards remaining. He can go to the Miskatonic University, or he can use his secret passage. You know what? He's going to go to the Miskatonic University, which means he will then get all of his cards back. Alright, let's get him moving over to the Miskatonic. Okay, he's moving to the Miskatonic University, which means he gets to reclaim all of his cards, and, yeah, so you can exchange, well, there's nobody there, no one to exchange. If a creature or a shadow is at your location, roll the lost die and suffer the result. Unless the Witch of Salem's there, but this guy negates the Witch of Salem's power. So we have to roll the loss die. Oh boy, let's hope we don't lose anything. And we lose an elixir, but we don't have an elixir, so we don't need to bother with that. Perfect. He only has the goggles. So he didn't lose anything, then he can take something. Well, of course, there's nothing there because he's at the Miskatonic. And, yeah. So that's it. Done. That was his turn very quickly. He's got all his cards back. Up next, Jenny Baxter, who's currently sitting at the cemetery with our Witch of Salem. Okay, I think we are going to have Jenny. She's got Church, Miskatonic University. Well, we'll leave that at the back. She's got Arkham News, Hotel, Witch House, Secret Passage. You know what? She's going to go to the Arkham News. I'm going to go over to the Arkham News. So she's going to spend that, pop over here, and we're going to zoom down and start taking her turn. Alright, she moves here. She can she has to encounter the zombie. So she's got to roll a die. She's gonna lose whatever it is. She's gonna lose a dagger, but she doesn't have one, so she doesn't lose anything. She needs a dagger and Necronomicon to take him out. She can't. So that's not happening. Now she can use an item. Well, she has 3 elixirs. She's not lost any sanity. So there's no point in her using an elixir. However, we do want to now pick up one item. This is so painful, but she's going to have to do it. We're going to pick up the artifact, and we're going to keep it. We can carry 1 artifact and 3 non-artifact items, which we now have full inventory. However, when we do that, yes, indeed, we have to do an encounter card immediately. So the bottom line is we're going to have to do an encounter card now, and then we're going to have to do another one because of that penalty. And the encounter card we get is not good. It's not good. So our Witch of Salem is going to move 3 spaces clockwise. Alright, Witch of Salem, 3 spaces clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Pops over to the sanatorium. Ooh, and let's look at the rest of this horrible card. A dark, foul stench arose as the creature appeared. Oh, come on, draw and resolve a creature card. Oy, oy. Okay, draw and resolve a creature card. Ooh, we get a ghoul. Okay, and the ghoul clockwise from the Witch of Salem's. Not free, not free. Wow. A ghoul shows up at the cemetery. Wow, we have all kinds of monsters everywhere. Alright, that was the penalty for taking that item, that artifact. And now we're at the end of a round. And yes, at the end of a round, you guessed it, we have to pull an encounter card. So we basically get nerfed with 2 in a row. Come on, something good, something good. Yes, it's good. The Witch of Salem will move 1 space clockwise. He moves to the Arkham News. I swear to God, he's hounding Jenny Baxter. The Witch of Salem reveals and unleashes his power to hypnotize. You defeat a creature of your choice. Discard its card. Now, is this... No, that's a shadow. Wow, you defeat a creature of your choice. Discard its card. Just boom. We get to discard any creature of our choice. Which creature do we want to get? You know what? Oh, the Blood Hunter, everyone loses 2 sanity. The Ghoul, we go 3 on the track. This guy, you know what? We have the artifact to get rid of this guy, but you know what? We are going to go ahead and we're going to destroy the Blood Hunter. We're going to get rid of it because the likelihood of it coming up as a duplicate is, I guess, not about as good as everything else. But anyway, it's 2 daggers to get rid of him. Nobody has daggers, so that's probably a good one to get rid of. We do have an artifact to get rid of Thod de Sul, so we're not going to worry about him. And boom, that's it. That's the end of a round. So, yep. Let's get into a second round. Alright, on to another round. Oh, and hang on, at the end, we have no more encounter cards. So once again, we have to take 12, all 12 of them. So that's the 4 we didn't have, plus the 8 we've already used. So this is gonna mix up a little bit. We might get some different encounter cards coming up this time than we did last time. And then 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, are out of the game. So those are the 8. These 4 get discarded, and away we go. Alright, beginning of the next round, we need to draw a monster card, and we end up getting a Soul Devourer. Oh my goodness. Fine luminous fibers lowered themselves down. From a strangely pulsating cloud, they seemed to know exactly what they looked for. Oh, great. Alright, so this is going to go, I think we only have... Wow, oh no, the Witch House is the next one. Boom, because we just got rid of that other dude. So we need a Necronomicon and an Elixir to take that guy out. Okay. Alright. Alright, over we go. Tom Furlow, who is currently at the Miskatonic, and he can go anywhere he likes. Where does he want to go? We need a Necronomicon. We need a Necronomicon for sure. We also need the Necronomicons to reveal the next old ones. So, wow. Yeah, this game gets pretty tricky. I have to do a little bit of thinking as to where we want Tom Furlow to go. And he's got all of his cards now, and then we'll figure out where he's going from there. Alright, we are going to have our Tom Furlong, our green player, is going to discard the hotel. He's going to move over to the hotel. He's got a pair of goggles with him. But because there's a monster there, we have to roll a die and hope we don't roll the goggle symbol. Okay, let's hope we don't. And we roll an elixir, and he doesn't have one, so that's all good. Alright, boom! Now he could fight him. He doesn't have an artifact to discard, so we can't get rid of him. So there's that. And, so, keeping that in mind, he can use an item. Yes, he will use his goggles. And he's going to use the goggles to take a look at this. And it is... Oh, man, it's another gate. Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, well, at least we have the artifact right there. And speaking of the artifact, we get to grab one item, pay the cost. There's no cost for this one. He will grab that artifact, and now he has it. And there's that. Okay, that was the end of Tom's turn. We do not want another one of these guys coming out, because then everybody has to roll the lost die twice. Wow, that's painful. Okay, that's the end of Tom Furlow. Over we go now to Jenny Baxter. Alright, Jenny's sitting here at the Arkham News. You know what? She's going to spend her hotel card. She's going to join Tom at the hotel, which is awesome because it says you may give one non-artifact item to one other player at your location, and one other player may give you one non-artifact item. Well, Tom has no non-artifact items, but Jenny's got 2 or 3 elixirs. She's going to give Tom an elixir, so at least he can do a bit of healing. But the next thing, of course, there's a monster here, so now she has to roll the die and hope we don't lose anything. And she loses a dagger, but she doesn't have one, so that's good. And now she can use one item. She's going to use the artifact that she has to see... Oh no, she's got the wrong artifact. Never mind. Oh no, what was I thinking? Oh, we got to seal both them gates. If we have 2 gates on the board, we can get rid of him within our... You know what? She's going to... Oh, this is so brutal. This is so brutal. Does she want to use that artifact to get rid of this guy? Does she want to do that? Because we have to close this gate. And that's the right artifact. You know, oh, this is so brain burny. I don't know if we want to leave that like that. We got to hope we find another one of these somewhere then. Eventually. Oh, and yeah, you know what we're going to do? That we're going to do that. We're going to burn this artifact to get rid of this guy. So we get rid of him because he is really bad news if he duplicates. So she gets rid of him. So that was her using an item. And you have to discard the artifact, not just show it with that guy. So she traded, gave an elixir to Tom Furlow. I think she was supposed to roll first, although it doesn't say that. Let me take a look here. Play a location card. So she moved to the hotel. You may give an artifact that. If a creature is here, though, that's the 3rd step. So you don't roll first. You can exchange items, then roll. Okay, perfect. So she got rid of him. Now she can grab an item. She will grab the Necronomicon. She will grab it, but she's got to pay the cost, and the cost is, yep, Necron moves 1 down the track. And Necron is motoring along the track. He is still quite a long ways away, and I shouldn't have said that, but he is pretty far away from having really bad things happen to us yet. Alright, that's the end of Jenny Baxter's turn. We're going to zoom out. We're going to have our encounter card, and I think that will probably then wrap up our episode for today. It's encounter card time. Now we shuffled them up. We got 8 in the stack. We don't know. There could be some duplicates. We could have some new ones. What do we get? We get a good card. Most excellent. All right. The Witch of Salem is moving 3 spaces clockwise. 1, 2, 3. He didn't stop with Jenny. He's not creeping on her anymore. All right. And what else do we have here? A rare sight. The sun shines on Arkham. You and the other players collectively recover 3 points of sanity. You may split the sanity any way you see fit. Now, hang on. Does that... The Witch of Salem with special abilities have no... Oh, special abilities. Whew. I was going to say that the cards are nerfed. The cards are not nerfed. The special abilities, which are... I don't believe that's a special ability. Anyway, we're going to be getting 3 sanity back. So that's just basically Tom Furlow's just going to get all the sanity back. They're both at 6. I'm going to have to double check the rules on that one, but I'm pretty sure that the encounter cards are not special abilities as per Haster, which is saying special abilities have no effect. I wonder. Let me double check the rules, come right back, and we'll wrap it up. Alright, as far as I can tell from the rule book, his special abilities are those that take effect at the location. So yes, you can defeat a monster using a dagger if he's with you at the location. You can heal 2 sanity by using 1 potion if he's there. And you do not roll the encounter or the lost die if he's there. So those are his special abilities. So the stuff that shows up on the card, you still do. That's not considered his special abilities. Alright, once again, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Really appreciate it. This is Witch of Salem. A little Arkham Horror Light kind of game. Pretty fun. Can get kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever mentioned how these tokens refresh. Which I've totally forgotten now because we have no tokens up there. We do need to refresh them. So good thing I just kind of mentioned it. Yeah, if ever you have all the tokens missing off a location, they get replaced. So let's replace the 3 up there and end up our episode with that. Alright, so what do? We reach in the bag and we just replace those items. Items and or artifacts. The first one, reach in the bag, we get a dagger. Okay. Second one, reach in the bag and we get some more goggles. And the third and final one, we reach in and we get an elixir. So that's how those refresh. Alright, thanks so much. Hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation. Witch of Salem. We still don't know what the old one is that we're going to fight. We got to find that out. We got to close all the gates on the board. We got to banish the old one, and then we got to seal the gate at Miskatonic University. Piece of cake with 2 players. All right, thanks so much. I hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation.